When she finally reaches out, your heart races. Your mind starts spinning, analyzing every possible meaning behind her message. Why now? Has she been thinking about you? Did she finally realize your worth? Or is she just bored, testing to see if you're still waiting? Your fingers hover over the keyboard, tempted to reply instantly. Maybe you've been hoping for this moment, replaying past conversations, wondering if she'd ever return. But here's where most men go wrong. They react emotionally instead of responding strategically. In that moment, you're at a crossroads. One wrong move, and you'll push her away forever. One weak response, and you lose the mystery. One desperate reply, and she sees you as just another option. Welcome back to Mindful Stoicism. Today, we're diving into a mistake that men keep making when a woman reaches out, a mistake that ruins attraction, kills curiosity, and strips away your power. You see, most guys think that when a woman contacts them, it means she wants them back or is deeply interested. But you see, this isn't always the case. Women are complex. Sometimes they reach out of loneliness. Sometimes they just want reassurance that you're still available. But if you handle it the wrong way, you'll confirm exactly what she suspects. You've been waiting, and nothing is less attractive than a man who's too eager, too available, too easy to win over. So, what is this critical mistake? And more importantly, how do you respond in a way that keeps her drawn to you instead of pulling away? Stay with me, because once you understand this, you'll never lose control again. 1. The mistake that destroys attraction. Most men don't realize this, but the moment a woman reaches out, they're already at risk of losing their power. Why? Because they make one fatal mistake. They overvalue her message. She sends a simple, "Hey," or "How have you been?" And suddenly, you think everything has changed. Your mind jumps to conclusions. She must miss me. She's interested again. This is my chance to win her back. And in that moment, you make the critical mistake that destroys attraction. You respond too quickly, too eagerly, and with too much emotion. You see, when a woman reaches out, it doesn't always mean what you think it does. Women are driven by curiosity, emotion, and validation. Sometimes she's not texting because she wants you. She's texting to see if you still want her. If you jump at the chance to talk to her, you confirm her suspicions. You've been waiting. You've been hoping. You're still emotionally invested, and that knowledge instantly kills her attraction. Why? Because attraction isn't built on availability, it's built on mystery, challenge, and self-respect. If you act like her message is the most important thing in your life, you show her that you lack control. And a man without control is a man she cannot admire. So what should you do instead? Pause, breathe, evaluate. Instead of reacting emotionally, you must respond strategically. Don't assume her message means something deeper. Don't place her on a pedestal. And most importantly, don't make her the center of your world. Because the moment you stop chasing is the moment she starts wondering if she's losing you. And that is where true power lies. 2. What a Stoic man does instead. A Stoic man understands one fundamental truth. Not every message deserves a reaction. Unlike the average man who rushes to respond the moment his phone lights up, a Stoic man pauses. He does not let his emotions dictate his actions. Instead, he evaluates the situation with logic and clarity. When a woman reaches out, the first instinct of most men is to assume interest. They get excited, overanalyze, and immediately prioritize her message. This is a mistake. A Stoic man does the opposite. He detaches from expectations and remains in control. Instead of asking, "What does this mean?" a Stoic man asks, "Why is she reaching out? Is she genuinely interested, or is she just testing if she still has power over me? Is she making an effort, or is she throwing breadcrumbs to keep me as an option? Does this message align with her past actions, or is it just a fleeting moment of curiosity?" By taking this step back, he avoids the trap of over-investing in something that might not hold value. He does not let his emotions dictate his next move. He lets logic lead. A Stoic man also values himself. He is not sitting by his phone, waiting for her message. He has purpose, direction, and discipline. When he does respond, he does so with composure. He keeps his replies short, neutral, and detached. He doesn't flood her with excitement, validation, or desperate attempts to continue the conversation. By maintaining this mindset, a Stoic man flips the script. Instead of chasing her, he lets her prove her intentions. And in doing so, he becomes even more attractive, because a man who is not easily swayed is a man who is truly in control. The key is non-neediness. When a woman contacts you, respond with calm confidence. Don't make the conversation your priority. Instead, delay your response. A man who has purpose and direction isn't sitting by his phone, waiting for her message. Keep it short and neutral. Don't over-explain or write long, excited paragraphs. A simple, "Good to hear from you," or "Hope you're doing well," is enough. Match her energy. If she's just sending a casual check-in, don't over-invest. If she genuinely wants to see you, let her show effort first. 3. Why this works. So why does this approach, pausing, staying indifferent, and not overreacting, actually work? It's simple. Attraction thrives on uncertainty, challenge, and perceived value. When you instantly reply with excitement or eagerness, you send a subconscious signal that you've been waiting for her, that you're still emotionally invested. And the moment she senses that, she loses interest. There's no chase, no mystery, no reason for her to keep engaging. Women are naturally drawn to men who hold their ground, who don't seek validation, and who have lives bigger than just waiting for a text. When you take your time to respond, when you keep your replies short and composed, it communicates one powerful message. You are in control. This works because it flips the script. Instead of you chasing her, she starts wondering why you're not reacting like every other guy. Instead of you seeking her approval, she starts questioning her own position in your life. This is the power of detachment. Think about it. People always desire what they can't easily have. When a woman texts you and you don't jump to respond, you create space for her to start thinking about you more. She starts questioning why you're not desperate for her attention. This psychological gap makes her feel more drawn to you. On the other hand, if you act needy, you remove all tension. You make her feel like she has nothing to work for, and that's when she pulls away. By staying centered, detached, and in control, you make her work for your attention rather than giving it away freely. And that, my friend, is what makes you truly attractive. A woman's message is not an invitation to lose your self-respect. It's an opportunity to show your strength. Never make the mistake of overvaluing her contact. Instead, respond with control, purpose, and detachment. Because the moment you stop chasing is the moment she starts feeling your absence. Now tell me, how will you respond the next time she messages you?